Okay.
Hi, I'm Robin Moss.
And I'm Olivia Waxman. And welcome to GCLive.
So, Liv, I have a little bit of important news about our school.
What is it?
Well, our school has just recently been named an A-ranked school.
What does that mean?
Well, that means that our students, staff, and faculty, and administrators are on top of things.
That's awesome. Congratulations to everyone at George County High School for this big accomplishment. And now, here's Mr. Whitney to tell us more about it.
It validates what we do every day. You know, we talk about to our students and our staff all the time about we want to be the absolute best high school in the state of Mississippi, and one of the things that this A ranking does is validates the expectations we've set on our campus. Our students have been amazing, our staff has been amazing, and one of the things that we've, after looking at some of the data that has transformed our grade is the implementation of Rebel Time on our campus, because we've taken every single student and put them in a Rebel Time, a specific 35 or 30-minute block of time where they get specific instruction on things that are directly related to the state test. And that in and of itself, in my opinion, has transformed our the expectations we put on our campus. For example, after looking at some of the data, these numbers are staggering. In English, in reading, there's a certain subgroup on our campus that 97% of those students showed growth. 97%, that's a unheard of number. I mean, basic math says you put 100 people in a room, 97 of them grew. And that was in the area of English. And there's another subgroup on our campus that, in the area of math, almost 89% of those students showed growth in math. Same thing, you know, you put 100 people in a room, 89 of them grew. And that, to me, defines how we have attacked state tests and how attacked certain deficiencies on our campus. So, and I also think it's a mindset. You know, we talk to our students all the time, our teachers talk to them all the time about having high expectations, and there's a direct correlation between academic success and attendance, and academic success and effort, and academic success and handling your business on campus. And I think we live and breathe and that's the way we operate every single day. So we're so excited for our students and our staff for accomplishing the goals that we set. Now here's the key: maintaining it. We've reached the spot where we want to reach, but we cannot be satisfied. We can be pleased, we can celebrate, but we cannot be satisfied. We have to continue to maintain the efforts that we've taken so far and reach the goals that we continue to set. So we're excited. Thanks.
Okay, guys, let's get down to business. School Picture Makeup Day is October 31st. Every student must take a school picture.
Yearbooks are on sale now. See Miss O'Neill for details. There are lots of things we should know as American citizens.
I wonder how many of us actually know that much about America, though.
Let's find out. The nation's capital.
Nation's capital is Washington, D.C.
What's the state's capital?
State's capital is Jackson.
And what is... Oh, is Chicago a state?
No, it's not. It's a city.
Who is our vice president?
Vice President, Mike Pence.
How many justices are there?
7, 9. Which one?
It's 9.
That's a 9. 9.
How many presidents have we had?
44. 45. 45. Well, it was 44 prior to Trump.
Yeah. Okay. Governor.
Oh God, state's governor? I don't know that now. I don't know none of that junk. Who's the state's governor?
Phil Bennett.
Who?
Phil Bryant.
Bill Bryant, state governor.
Can you name 10 presidents?
All right, you got your Obama, Bill Clinton, Trump. Let's see who else. George Washington, Bush. You got your Bush. Let's see who else. Got 5 Bush, and there's how many? 50 of them things? 51s. And I don't like history. Obviously, I don't do the history thing. Care less about it. We're just gonna do 5 for today. I'll do the other 5 later. What's your next question?
How many states are there?
There's 50 states. I know that much now. There's 50.
What are the first 10 amendments called? Next question. How many verses are in the national anthem? That's good. Thank you. Who made the first flag?
Betsy Ross, I think.
How many senators does each state have?
2.
How many representatives does each state have?
I think it depends on how much people live in the state.
Yes. Who made the first flag?
Betsy Ross.
How many presidents have we had?
We currently have our 45th president.
Why is it important to study American history?
It is important to study the history around the world. However, I think it's most important for Americans to understand U.S. history and to study U.S. history. First of all, because we don't want to repeat mistakes of our past. Also, you can't move forward without first looking back to understand the foundations of our country. And finally, it is important that everyone in the United States understand the sacrifices of the brave men and women who have given so much so that we can enjoy the freedoms we currently have today.
I hope everyone understands and knows the importance of being an American citizen.
Shout out to Caitlin Woolley for giving blood and making a difference.
Now let's kick it to Paige for Rebel Rundown.
Hi, I'm Paige. Welcome to Rebel Rundown. This week's scoop on the hoop is that basketball season is dribbling in. The boys and the girls are preparing for their season, which starts November 7th at Mary Montgomery. The boys are going to continue to build off of last season and try to make it to postseason. Now, here's a word from boys coach Ron Renfro.
We lost some key players last year, obviously. We got some returning players coming back, though, that got some playing time last year, some experience. A couple of stars, Jaquan Hawkins is back as a star, Cameron Hartsfield. Some young guys stepping up. They got to step up to fill some of those gaps. But, we've had a good off season. We had a good summer. We've been working hard since school started. And I got some guys that's going to step up. When football gets over and we blend those guys back in, I think it's going to be a little bit of learning process for us this year and a growing experience as we go along. But I think we'll be okay with the guys we have. New Region's going to be tough. Our district last year was strong, but Petal, Oak Grove, and the defending state champions, Meridian, is in our district. Meridian's probably the #1 seed going in, into the season. Going to be ranked #1, and Oak Grove and Petal's always strong. We've played those guys in the past, and they're not new to us, but it's a new district, and we'll have to elevate our game and our play to be competitive in that district for sure.
No, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Coach Renfro, for that insight on the boys' season. Now let's move over to the girls with Coach Bradley.
Facing the region, we'll be in there with Meridian, Oak Grove, and Petal. Either way, it's going to be tough for us having a young team returning. If we was on the coast region or the region that we're in now, it's going to be tough. But we got Meridian, Oak Grove, and Petal, and I think returning, just looking on Max, I think Oak Grove got the most seniors returning with the most experience. So hopefully we can do well. Just want to compete and try to win. This will be better than we were last year. Compete. We want to make the playoffs. So if we win one game in the district tournament, we win the playoffs. So that's our goal, to win a game in the district tournament, and try to get in the playoffs.
Okay, so is there anything in particular that you would like to see happen?
Well, we got to improve our individual skills. We got to get better at what we're doing. That's what the girls been working very hard at, running and rebounding and ball handling and passing. You know, we got to improve our individual skills. And so that's what we've been working on all off season, even now. You know, we'll get better at what we can, you know, compete and have an opportunity to win.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach Bradley. Soccer is also beginning their season. Their first game is November 4th in Gulfport. Football is getting close to closing their season. The next game is Friday, October 27th, at home against Petal. It is also senior night, so make sure you dress nice. The volleyball ladies finished their season 13-9. Congratulations on making the playoff and having an outstanding season. Now, let's hear back from our anchors, Olivia and Robin.
Thanks, Paige, for this week's Room Rundown.
Before we leave, shout out to John Trez Calloway for being a junior class officer.
Well, that's all, folks.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of GC Live.
Okay.